Leo, hello, beautiful Leo. I'm so excited for this reading. I just had to do this reading, okay? Um, this message is just, it needs to come out. This is a huge message. This is a big moment in your life, and you deserve to have it. You deserve everything that you're about to get. And there's a lot of people that don't want to see you win, and this is why you're going to get this, and they're going to see. Um, they're going to see this. God is going to make sure that they see this. You have been outcasted, and you have been ostracized for your entire life, living between worlds, between realms. Okay, this message is for you. Okay, this is about how to use this energy to change your life, because that's what tarot is really about. Tarot is about showing you the patterns of where you're at, and then showing you where you can go, where you want to be, and the communication that spirit is giving you in your day-to-day life, how to decipher this, how to understand to get there. Because you're meant to get there, you're meant to have everything that you want. So, okay, let me connect really quick. This is an important message because I can feel the shift already. It's like ascended masters are here. You know, they are here. You have a guide, you have a new guide, or you have a guide that is like ascended. Most people don't have a guide that is this highly evolved. And there is something really big that you're here to do, okay? Really big that you're here to do. Okay. So I'm going to pull Tarot and Oracle, of course, but I saw, okay, this is the thing. There is an upward spiral here. There is an upward spiral that is going on. And you may thought that this was gone. This is like a little shell that I have here, and I thought I lost it. I didn't. So there's something here that maybe you thought that was going to happen. It didn't happen, and now you're like thinking it's not going to happen. That's wrong. There is an upward spiral that is about to take place, but when you are making this transition into this upward spiral, there is a point of like, where are you? I don't know. Nobody knows, right? So that's kind of like what you're coming out of, okay? So I saw Hercules, okay? Disney movie Hercules. And I heard the song You Will Go the Distance, and I saw the moment when Hercules is in the little town square and he pushes over, he's trying to play frisbee with the guys, and he knocks over all the columns. And it's like, it's ruining the whole, town. Okay? And so this is the thing that is switching here, and he sings in that song, he's singing, I will go the distance, I will go most anywhere to feel or to find where I belong. And here is the thing, this journey is within you. It's within you, and then everything in your reality syncs up to match who it is that you are here. Okay, so there is some kind of, I saw you like parting the water. So there is something here with emotions that you're separating emotions. And this is bringing me to the farmer. And the farmer kind of says, hey, his son breaks a leg, and the son is like, oh, this is so bad. And the farmer's like, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. We don't know. And then the next day, the son can't go to war because he broke his leg. And the son is like, this is good. And the farmer's like, it's maybe good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. And things keep happening where it shifts, but he stays steady. So it's almost like the universe wants to tell you to stay steady, because there is something that is possible for you to do that is a parting of the waters. Okay, that is an impossibility that is possible, but you're parting your emotions on it. Whatever comes at you, you're steady, okay? And this is because you're changing your reality. It's very important. I saw a unicorn that was mad. And the thing about this mad unicorn, this is representative of a person in your life that's really spoiled. It's giving me like Dudley from Harry Potter vibes, okay? very, very spoiled, very, very angry when Harry Potter is winning, right? And Harry Potter has nothing and Dudley has everything, right? So that kind of a person, or someone who made you feel, they went out of their way to make you feel like you were so special. You were everything, and then they did that on purpose so they could take advantage of you once they gained your trust. And this person is going to be very upset about these big, huge changes that are coming. And it's almost like there is a disappointment here. This could be, it's like holding his head down. And it's a snow globe. Wow, this is very interesting. Very interesting, because look at how this is coming from this broken part of this cup. So there's something you had no foundation on. No foundation on at all, and you did a lot of movement. You made a huge change in your life, and it's miraculous here because this is a shooting star. So shooting star is miraculous, and here's where you're parting the water. So there's so many different layers to what is happening right now. Like something so beautiful is happening at a time where something is so very difficult. And this could be with family. You could feel very alone, and like you never got that family closeness. You never got that you're a part of something. Hercules is not a part of anything. He's not a part of the gods where he comes from. He's not a part of the people on the regular planet, right? He is just not. And that's that, you know? So there's something here about a journey that you have gone on. And that's the same thing with Harry Potter. He's living between two different worlds here. So there is a way here that you're living between multiple worlds. And the universe doesn't want you to get down on what you don't have, because miracles are meant to happen for you. But here is the thing. You have to allow it in. So we're going to see about how. We're going to see about how. And I want to see more about this unicorn person, because I don't want somebody who, you know, is trying to manipulate your emotions to get in the way of this. Okay, it says, the creatures of the forest love you. Be playful and childlike. That's very interesting. There's a lot of deep emotions here. Indigo children. This could be emotions from your childhood. I reached up for my breath, but the ocean of sadness brewing within me drew it back. The swirling, unruly tide pool had taken residence over where my heart used to be. There is some kind of sorrow, some kind of sadness here. And this is coming up for a reason. There's a reason why this is coming up. And that's the thing, is Hercules had a lot of sorrow, had a lot of sadness. So did Harry Potter. You know, his parents, he never met his parents, right? Hercules, you know, also, he didn't belong anywhere. And I think in the Disney version, he doesn't really have a mother, right? What happened with that? I forgot mythology, honestly. Yeah, so I don't know, but it's like, you know, he definitely wasn't in contact with whoever that was, right? The couple found him. I know it's just the Disney story, it's not the actual mythology, okay? But there's something here about this. There's deep sorrow, deep sadness. So you can have this deep sorrow, this deep sadness. And this is the thing, is there's something so successful, so amazing, and is going to give birth to so many new things in your life, okay? But there is this sadness, there is this sorrow, there is this energy of like a child, because you have childlike here and you have indigo children. So this is the energy of, you know, not being able to be your free self. And people don't understand that. But here is the thing, the trees are always listening, okay? And that is to say that spirit is here, but it's not here at the same time. I mean, it is in all things, but much like Hercules felt disconnected from the gods, right? And in this physical realm, people not connecting to them, but trees are here in this physical realm, and they hold this spiritual significance, and they're steady. And this is the thing, spirit wants you to be steady, so you can attract steady things into your life, steady income that steadily continues to increase and flow to you. It's easy, it's steady, right? Love that is steady, it's stable, it's beautiful, it's giving, and it's steadily growing and growing and growing. It's sure, it's certain. In all different areas of your life, you being steady is going to allow this to all come, but you never had steady in any areas of your life. That's what this is saying. So you have to be something you had no example of ever, but you can do it. And a way to do it is to call upon the energy of the trees. Number 1, visualize yourself like a tree with roots, with the trunk, with the branches, and visualize feel the earth, like the earth is in your body, like it's part of your soul, like it's who you are. Because trees, 100% of the time, they are embodying this strong groundedness, and they only grow up towards the sky. That's it, right? So it's only going up, 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 only elevating yourself. That's it. Trees really help you to ground yourself and only elevate yourself. And these are the kind of stories that you hear about, these Cinderella stories, where somebody had no grounding, nothing to hold on to, and then their life ends up taking off, and they have this grounded, stable, steady, but they're also reaching up into the stars, and impossible things are happening to them every single day. This is your story. You have the opportunity for this to be your story, and that's what spirit really wants you to know. You have Pisces here. So that is this Pisces season. And Pisces talks about this dream and having an imagination, being childlike, because that is your power, and that power has been robbed of you. People know that they took that from you. Harry Potter didn't really get a childhood. Hercules also. Everybody in the village hated him, So he was always messing everything up. So there is this sadness. We're going to talk about this sadness here. Okay, you have Lily and you have Karma. Wow, this is very interesting now. And look at Earth. And look at all of the trees that are around her. Like even her hair, it looks like trees. I'm telling you, you're getting really grounded here. You're going to get really grounded, but really abundant as well. And this thing about Earth energy is it's not starting fresh. This isn't water energy. This isn't fire energy, okay? Air can be blown all around and then it's like a breath of fresh air. No, Earth is like you're using what you have right now. And if you have had nothing all of this time but despair, you can turn it around into having everything and being so grounded, but yet so elevated simultaneously. That is the energy of the trees. That is the energy that she is representing here, where it's like you rehabilitate yourself, kind of like against all odds, That's the thing. That's the thing that this is talking about. I want to pause this because I want to look up some of these cards. Okay, so this card is so very interesting. It's like beginning of February time, but it really talks about the movement into spring, and it talks about the time when animals are pregnant, are giving birth, when they have a lot of milk. So this is like talking about a time, and these cards that talk about like milk and honey, that's what spring really represents here. So it's like beginning to see the signs that there is spring, that there is a harvest, that there is milk, that there is honey, that there is something new that you're giving birth to that is about to like take off here. And that has to do with a dream, that has to do with using your imagination, that has to do with something right now that would be important to you really right now. This card is very interesting as well, especially with karma, because this is talking about what goes around comes around. Obviously, this is talking about karmic things being balanced out, because there's a lot that you are owed. And this is the thing, is it's like kind of like this situation of being in this death period and coming out of the death period. And this card can represent the death period, but can also represent peace and tranquility and being steady. So while you're looking seemingly in the death period, you're adopting this steady energy. And as you do this, karma can slowly come in, and then faster before you know it, starts to flood with everything that you have been owed. But during this death period, seemingly death period, it's kind of like you have to lose your old self in order to birth anew. It's like if you think about a woman when she is pregnant, you know, she's never going to be not a mother again. You know, she's never going to be that person before this happened, you know. And that's the thing, is this is actually living and thriving and providing and having all of the things that it's like you're making, you're wanting right now. So this is a very healing time for you. But I want to see, it's almost like you to be anything that you want, you kind of have to be nothing. You have to lose everything, and then you can be anything, right? And that's the thing, is you can't be a prophet in your hometown. It's like Hercules had to leave Thebes or wherever he was, I forgot. But wherever he went, right, then people were cheering him on. You know what I mean? It's like he couldn't do all the things that he did in that town where he grew up in. Everybody would, you know what I'm saying? So there's something here about that. It's like the journey is within you, but it may actually call you to move here. You have service here. So there's something here that you have dedicated yourself to. And it's almost like saying, now is the time to take action on this. Now is the time to start to, you know, act on it. Yeah. And be happy. Be playful in the way that you act upon this. Yeah, that is very, very important at this time, you know? And it's like, that's your main focus is this. Your main, you know, that's it. All your energy is aligning in that way. You know, that's what spirit really wants you to do here. Yeah, and you have room with Pisces here. So there could be somebody here who's really thinking about you, and they want you, because if you think about this, it kind of reminds me of the Harry Potter house, right? A little bit. I mean, not really, but I don't know. Where he lived with, you know, his aunt and whatever their names are, and the little cook under the stairs, right? It's like they wanted to kind of confine him and trap him, you know? So there is this energy of realizing your dreams, what your dreams are, and how you want to make your day-to-day life in alignment with those dreams, with what you have available to you right now, even if it's only an imagination. It's like, yeah, that's enough. That's actually more than enough that you need, you know, is what this is really like kind of saying here. You know what I'm saying? You have reunion here. So there is somebody here who, they put you in this death period. This is a person that, you know, you're now stable and steady, you're now healed, and now they want to come back in here. No, that's not how this works, right? Yeah. There's a reunion here. I don't like it. I really don't like it, because it's like you, friend, wow. It's gonna have to do with a friend, but I feel like Spirit is sending you a friend, a new friend. And this friend, you know, they're genuine. And you're gonna know, because Spirit is gonna give you signs and synchronicities that this person is genuine. There could be somebody who wasn't a friend to you, and you're feeling this sadness here. But it's like turning away from this reunion and being steady in your energy, upholding your boundaries, and allowing a new person to come into your life. But paying attention to the new people, that they don't have signs, that they're not showing you. Pay attention to what people are showing you, who they are. Because for some of you, it's not an old person that's coming back. It's a new person that is just like the old person. And what that basically means is the old person is still attached to your energy, but they are too afraid to come back. So Spirit is like, no, you're ready to move on. So how do you want to leave this? You want to leave this on a positive note. Because where did you leave it before? This is all leading to a beautiful surprise. We're going to get to that. Okay? But this is important, because how you leave something matters. So how you, like your relationship with money, your last job, your last creative project that you went for, love. It's easier for me to say this example in love, but you can fit it to your situation. If you left your last relationship and you're heartbroken and you're hurt and you're angry and you feel betrayed, right? And that's how you left the situation. If you left the situation anything other than, this is what I learned, this is how I was honestly in that relationship, this is how they were honestly in that relationship, I could see why I was this way because of this, this, and this, I could see why they were that way because maybe this, this, and this, but this wasn't right, I should have done this, they should have done this, going forward, I'm not going to do this, this, and this, right? I am going to do this. You know, I'm going to forgive that person. I'm going to forgive myself, and I'm moving forward. If you leave it at anything other than that, it's going to come back. And it should come back. You know why? Because if it doesn't come back, somebody new is going to come in and they're going to do the same thing. It's going to be a pattern again and again and again. So this is a chance for you to break the pattern. And you break the pattern by leaving it by everything I just said, doing everything I just said. So, and then karma is bringing you a friend. And this is you being a friend to yourself. When you're being a genuine friend to yourself, karma can bring you a friend. Karma can give you things. Karma can give you money. Karma can give you new experiences, can give you new people, can give you material things that you want, can give you success, can give you money, can give you a relationship, can give you love. You know what I mean? When you're a friend to yourself and to this spiritual calling, when you're going to be steady and only going upward and only allow around you what's going upward. Okay, Selena Gomez, right? You don't get to have this forest. This is abundance that she has. This is everything that she wants. And do you know why? Selena Gomez says in her song, you know, you set fire to my forest. And here's the thing. If you're going to have a forest, Spirit's going to give you a forest. That means all these things that you want, right? All of this money, all of this success, all of this fame, right? Beautiful, loving relationship, a family, a home, whatever it is, all the things that it could ever possibly be. And you're going to let somebody in that's going to set fire to your forest? What's the point? Then it's just a complete catastrophe. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, this is what I'm saying. You have to be the tree, and then slowly more trees are going to come, more trees are going to come, and you're going to keep in alignment with people and things and places that are not going to set fire to your forest. And then this is how you get to have a forest. And this is the surprise. This is the surprise that really all this time, all it has been about is you loving yourself. Loving yourself enough to say, I'm going to choose me, and these people, this situation is not good for me, does not deserve to be around my energy. That's it. It's like that's the last little piece. It's like your heart is too big. You want to give too much to everybody else, give the benefit of the doubt. And so Spirit is like, we can't bless you with the force. You keep allowing people in that would burn it down. That's why. That's exactly why. And it's like, I feel like what's going to be a surprise is how easy it actually is. How easy, how natural it really, really is. And now look at, with all of this abundance, there is so much that you can give, but you're going to give it to people who what? Are going to nurture it, are going to grow their own forest. You're not going to give it to somebody who's going to burn it down. Even if it's one blade of grass. No, you don't deserve it. Sorry, you don't deserve it. So, whoa. Let's see. It's like being in these beginning stages and showing like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to have a forest. This is saying, hey, I've learned from everything before. I'm not going to do the same thing that I did before. I'm not. I'm going to take this risk, and the risk is to be in 100% service to what I want to give birth to in my life and what I want, this milk and honey situation, right? That's it. That's what I want. I don't want these other things anymore. So I'm not going to give my energy, my attention, my time, anything to anything that's not going to give me that, in a very much so playful, fun, loving way. You know, it's like, I feel like the forest is calling you here. You could feel very connected to the forest or want to go somewhere where there is a forest here. Yeah. This is a person who wants to keep you the way that things have always been. This is this unicorn person. They could be an earth sign. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, and a Capricorn. And they pretended to care about you. But actually, it was always about them. There is an arrogance to this person. They're very arrogant. Like they're the star of the show. No, they're not. They're not the star. They don't deserve to be the star. And that's it. That's just it. You know? They want it to be all about them. It's not. No. No. This is a person that's very stuck in the old ways. They haven't done a lot of growing in their life. They haven't had a lot of experiences in their life. And they handle things in a way that is childlike, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. There is like, and that's a very good way to tell, okay? Because some people, it's like they will make fun of things that are it's a very childlike thing to make fun of, to put other people down, to laugh in this way, to laugh in that way, to be really immature and expect you to do things for them and handle their emotions. Not in a childlike way, like lighthearted and fun. And wants to give, you know, wants to just love everyone in a way where they're making fun of other people. And they think that outside of anything outside of what they are is like, we can make fun of this. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's a very childlike, like kids can be bullies. They will bully somebody who has, you know, some kind of something about them that they've never seen before. You know, they don't have a lot of understanding or empathy here. And this is the kind of person that, you know, they kind of hide that in the beginning, but then it comes out, you know? Okay, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So this is the transition in your work that the Spirit is saying, instead of allowing some kind of a reunion to take place, don't entertain it. Don't seek to go places where you're going to run into people or do things that you used to do with people at this time of year or something like that. There's something here about you're not going to spend your energy doing that anymore because it never got you anywhere. It didn't allow you to build anything. It's almost like this energy of disappear. Disappear for a year, let people miss you, and then you pop back up. But I'm not saying it's going to be a year. I'm just saying there is something here. It's like, don't go to it. You don't want to go to it. You don't want to be around these people again. So you want to work on something that you're almost done with, something that you're ready to start to like show out in the world. You're ready to start to get the work done to do it. And this is saying, yeah, do that. That's what you're supposed to be doing at this time, because you're about to have this huge harvest. You know, you're about to have this change. Look at this. There is movement that's going to happen in your life. You're not going to stay where you're at. You're going to have an opportunity, and this opportunity is going to come to you for you to go places you haven't gone before. And this is what spirit wants this for you. This is a loving opportunity. This is the opportunity that you want to have. Yeah. And this is, you get this surprise by you following your heart and only accepting what comes towards you with heart. It feels right with every fiber of your being, you know, but maybe not tell everyone else about it. They're showing me Grandmother Willow now with all the trees. So the thing is Pocahontas, she got advice from Grandmother Willow, right? In the spiritual realm. She didn't get advice from, you know, the people in her tribe. She didn't get advice from Nico from Flit. Hey, they hated John Smith. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't get advice from all these other people. Her dad's advice, terrible. Okay? He meant well for her, loved her, but his advice was wrong, you know? She got her advice from Grandmother Willow only, exclusively, you know, and didn't really tell anybody else what she was doing. So this is why I'm like saying, like, the forest could be calling you. A tree could be calling you. The energy to be steady like this tree in your dream. But this dream is like new. You know, it's like the chief, Pocahontas' dad, was telling her to be steady like the river, but to follow the path that everybody else went on. This is like, be steady in your new path. Be steady in following your heart. And it's going to be gradually revealed to you until suddenly, out of nowhere, miracle. That's the thing. And it's like you doing this miracle that nobody else is doing. Yeah, that's the thing, is like you're meant to do this. This vision that you have, it's about being emotionally stable. And this is what I was saying, was like parting the water. It's like parting your emotions to just this vision of, it could be good, it could be bad, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's getting me closer to this vision being my reality. And when you have that, you have mastered it all. Look at this. There's a lot of success here, a lot of stability, a lot of security, okay, for you. It's time to take action now towards this, because now is the time when you're going to get it, when it's going to work for you. And that's the thing, is like wanting to get to this place, working on yourself so much, and now let yourself be seen. Let your work speak for itself. You know, now it's time to start to like plan and prepare to set something out there, because it's going to take off and it's going to be so successful. And that's the thing, is karma really wants to bless you. You know, the universe really wants to bless you. They want to give you what is needed, but it's almost like you're showing that you're ready for what is needed, you know? Yeah, and then it can be integrated. It can be integrated, and you have the Empress. So this is beautiful. And look at this forest behind her. I'm telling you, this is how you're building your empire. Yeah, you're an entrepreneur, you're building an empire. You're not just going to do one thing in this life. You're not just going to have a story like everybody else. You already don't, but that is a benefit. It's not, you know, all of the great stories, they always start off, you know, completely alone, with nobody, with nothing, and nobody thinks that they can do it. And then look what they do. Nobody got anywhere great being like everybody else. You're not like everybody else. So it's kind of like, don't set your limits to that. Don't go around those people. Don't go do the things that you used to do that they all do. Do the thing that's meant for you. And you're going to see very quickly, there is this forest that is your life. And it's all the things that you want. Yeah. This is a beautiful journey. Whoa. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I hope this resonates. If it does, please like and subscribe. Okay, thank you so much.